Ami Bojan Sisoho, Director of Press and Public Relations Office of the President, distinguished invited guests, guest speakers, ladies and gentlemen, good evening to you all. In a world drowning in criticism, it is rare and powerful to find those who still choose to cheer others on. My name is Binta Njie, and tonight standing here as a proud guest speaker and awardee of the Fatu Network Heroes Award Exemplary Youth of the Year 2024. I feel a deep sense of honor, gratitude, and unshakable hope to inspire the next generation of young leaders. I am a shy type, but please bear with me. Hope because in moments like this, history is not just written, as said by the reviewer. It is rewritten. Hope because when a poet dares to write, when a youth dares to dream, the world shifts forever. Distinguished guests, ladies and gentlemen, tonight we gather here not simply to launch a book, but we gather to launch a movement, a revolution of minds, of hearts, and of spirits. The great Abdul Kammar gives us the blind bridges of love, a reminder that even when we cannot see the way, love dares us to build anyway. That even when the path is broken, leadership dares us to cross anyway. Distinguished guests, ladies and gentlemen, what does it mean to inspire a generation of young leaders? It means believing, even when belief seems foolish. It means speaking truth, even when silence feels safer. It means rising, even when you're rising alone. Leadership today and leadership tomorrow is not about titles or applause. It is about impact, integrity, and intention. It is about building blind bridges of love over the rivers of doubt, hate, and anger. It is about becoming light in a world too comfortable with darkness. Young people, hear me clearly. You are not just the future. You are the force of today. You are the heartbeat of nations yet unborn. You are the dreamers who will tear down the walls others said were unbreakable. You are the architects who will design the impossible and live in it. But to be honest, leadership will not be easy. There will be critics louder than crowds. There will be storms stronger than your sails. There will even be moments when everything inside you screams to give up. Go on anyway, with resilience, honor, and dignity. Because the world does not change when we whisper. It changes when we roar with purpose. It changes when we build bridges with fearless hearts. I have walked this road. I have stood in storms where I was overlooked, doubted, and underestimated because of my gender, even my age, my background, etc. I have survived accidents, both literal and metaphorical, and yet, here I stand tonight, inspiring a next generation of young leaders. And this is so because purpose will always outlive pain. It is so because vision will always outshine fear. Abdul has manifested that, as narrated by his teacher, Mr. Guaro, and I will donate these 5 books to you to give to your students, to serve as an inspiration, to tell and remind them that if Abdu can do it, they can do it too. Abdu's poetry reminds us that greatness blooms not in easy places, but in the stubborn soil of adversity. Because we heard what Mr. Buaru said when he asked Abdu's father, when Abdu's father asked him rather, what about the feeding? And he was like, Allah will take charge. And indeed he did. So I call on you all to dare greatly, dream wildly, and serve selflessly, because your leadership is not just about you. It is about doors you will open for those yet to come, and it is about the blind bridges you will build for generations to cross safely into destiny. This evening, from this sacred place, let a movement rise, a movement of fearless leaders, a movement of unbreakable builders, a movement of radical dreamers, but a movement of history makers, not for you, but for the general populace. To Abdul Kammar, the perpetual poet, I'll call him the multi-talented writer, because Abdul's passion is just amazing and inspiring. Tonight, you do more than launch a book. You launch a beacon, a light that will travel farther than you can imagine. The blind bridges of love, you remind us that even in our most uncertain steps, love and courage can build paths where none seems to exist. You have dared to put your heart on paper. You have dared to speak truth in a world where often rewards silence. You have dared to believe that your words can heal, build, and inspire. And you were right, because I am inspired. Are you inspired? Yes. May you always write with the fire of your convictions, Abdul. May you always speak, even when it feels the world isn't listening, because someone is. Someone somewhere desperately needs the voice. May your words continue to break chains, to open hearts, to build blind bridges that generations will cross long after tonight. You are not just a poet. You are a builder of dreams, a sower of hope, and a voice for the voiceless. Abdul, keep writing, keep building, keep believing, keep inspiring, because I am inspired. The world needs you more than ever. Hearty congratulations to you, and I can assure you, with the kind of passion you exhibited, as said by Director Sister, the best is yet to come. On a final note, I strongly believe the gathering is garnished with vastly experienced people. But permit me to leave these takeaways with you, with us all, including myself. If your dreams do not terrify you, they are too small. If your leadership does not lift others, it is not leadership at all. So let us rise. Let us build blind bridges of love. Let us lead with courage. Let us leave footprints deep enough that generations will find them and follow with pride. Ndai Fatima Jame, you're a young person and you inspire me and a lot of other women who are working so hard. May we be the light that darkness fears. May we be the leaders that the world needs. And may we always, always dare to build, even when we cannot see the end. For in this we inspire new generations of young leaders. Some may be thinking, why is she praying? I am praying because we may wish tonight But tomorrow, when we get into those leadership roles, things may change. So we need Allah's guidance to be able to lead and serve to the best interest of the people we serve. Thank you all.
We are busy doing simple and